Not that kind of zombie. This kind of zombie. Out here on the westernmost edge of Phoenix, it's easy to find empty land once prepped for 2x4s and work crews.
These are kind of ghost-like wraiths, and they're all around the valley. There are hundreds of these little parcels of land that if you're not paying attention, you won't even notice them.
Realtor Greg Swan has seen neighborhoods like this boom and bust.
This is going to be the water lines, sewer lines for the house. They're all capped over so they don't get mud down them. This is the phone company, this one here.
City planners and neighbors see these piles of dirt as a nuisance. Swan and the real estate industry in general believe it's an opportunity. Phoenix will grow again, they say. Some project a city of 8 million.
Somebody eventually will develop this land and it'll turn into houses. It's already platted for houses, it's already planned for houses.
It's an ambitious goal. Across this vast metropolis, land experts say up to 1 million dirt lots in central Arizona were in some stage of approval for new homes when the market crashed. People are leaving. Research shows after the bust, more than 1/3 of zip codes in major Sunbelt cities saw population declines. Parts of California and Nevada were also hit hard. And across the Southwest, demand for new suburban-style single-family houses has dried up. So now what?
One of the interesting questions you could ask is, are we in a recession? Or in fact, is this not a recession, and this is actually a transformation of our economy?
Jim Holway says it's sort of like triage. Some of these zombie subdivisions are so far-flung and so undesirable, they may need to be abandoned and sent back to natural desert. Other deserted lots will rebound with the market, and just as planned, this land will become new houses. Then a third option. Ask ourselves, is it time to re-envision and replan our intention for the land?
Is what's actually coming now a whole new economy, which may eventually evolve a new style of living and what we demand for our housing and our employment? I don't know the answer to that. At some point that will come.
In some places, it already has. The city of Maricopa, south of Phoenix, literally grew up overnight. This is a pretty typical stalled subdivision in the city of Maricopa. During boom times, the government once issued 900 housing permits in a month. Nobody's really building much of anything in Maricopa these days, and planners have agreed to change course. Someday soon, this land set aside for 200 houses will turn into something else.
Maricopa is smarter than it was. Granted, we're only 8 years old, but we're smarter than we were 5 years ago. We're smarter today than we were yesterday.
Maricopa's Brent Billingsley says the Catholic Church bought the dirt and all the wires and pipes in the ground, but it had no intention of building homes. The land was rezoned for mixed-use development. Now, instead of tumbleweed and dust, there are plans for a private school, a new church, shops at ground level, and loft-style housing above. This type of creative redevelopment just didn't happen when Maricopa was booming.
Everyone has taken this turn, this chance, this opportunity to kind of catch our breath and take a look at how we want to grow in the future.
It will still take several years of construction in Maricopa to swallow the 16,000 lots set aside for residential development. Police stations, soccer fields, and schools will replace some of those zombies. It's an acknowledgement that times have changed and that building a community takes more than new homes.